Good evening, I'm Vincent McCory. This is Africa 54. Topping our broadcast tonight, a U.S. drone strike in Somalia has killed a top official of the militant group Al-Shabab. The missile strike destroyed a car late Thursday outside the southwestern town of Babb. The vehicle belonged to Aden Guerrier, a top official in Al-Shabaab's security service. Well, to get the latest details on the drone strike, let's go live via Skype to the Pentagon, where VOA Pentagon correspondent Carla Babb is standing by. Carla, can you fill us in on what we know about this strike?
Sure, Vincent. Well, just minutes ago, the Pentagon did confirm that they did conduct a strike in Somalia. They said that they were targeting an area on a road south of Mogadishu in the area of Babb, and they will not say whether or not they have killed the target, and they will not say that who the target is, but we all know that that is Aden Guerrier.
Yeah, but the Somali officials have confirmed that that particular person has been killed in this strike. Yes,
and this person, Aden Guerrier, is a very high-level Somali Al-Shabaab official. If you remember, he was linked to some of the gunmen in the attack on the Westgate Mall in Kenya back in 2013, and he has been leading the Al-Shabaab security services for the past few months.
So this is very significant, and he's not the first person to be killed in a U.S. drone strike, right?
Oh, no, this is becoming a very frequent occurrence in Somalia. If you remember, on December 29th, Talil Shakur was targeted back then and was confirmed later that he was killed. And then if you go back even further, in September, on September 2nd, the U.S. drone strikes targeted an encampment and a vehicle, and then they were able to kill Ahmed Ghadane, who was the leader of Al-Shabaab.
Very quickly, in terms of the approach to Al-Shabaab compared to, say, Boko Haram, how is the U.S. engaged in this particular region, in East Africa?
Well, the Pentagon has said time and again that they have a great relationship with Somalia, and they're able to work with them with the targeting of Al-Shabaab officials. The problem with Boko Haram in Nigeria is the U.S. and the Nigerian government, the Nigerian military, have been at odds at certain points. The U.S. has offered military assistance, they've offered to help with training, and then it's been taken back. So it's a much harder, more difficult way to work with countries rather than just have them coordinating at a constant time.
Now, in terms of, this fight with Al-Shabaab, do you hear that the U.S. is going to stay until possibly all the leadership of Al-Shabaab and perhaps all the militants are done with?
Well, the Pentagon will never reveal what they're going to do ahead of time, and they're very conservative on their approach, but they feel that if there is an Al-Shabaab target, as long as they can continue to work with Somali officials, they will target them and they will kill everyone that they can until the threat is no longer there.
But just to be clear on this, there are no boots on the ground in Somalia? No
boots on the ground in Somalia.
All right. Well, Carla, thank you very much for filling us in on the briefing from today. Carla Babb, Voice of America's Pentagon correspondent, reporting live via Skype.